I'm proud of the way they competed. I don't know if they really believed at halftime that we could come back, but I thought a lot of them believed it, and I'm proud of the way those guys battled and competed. And as I told the team, they made one more play than we did at the end to win it. Pretty simple, but give them some credit. But I also think pretty excited about the future. But I also want to make sure that our players and the young guys like these two thank the senior class, because the senior class is still going out winners and done some really neat things for our football program. That was a little tricky play, but what happens a lot of time on a kneel down, when they get in a kneel formation, an official will tell the defense not to rush. Don't, they're taking a knee, don't rush, don't hit them. Taking a knee, don't. And so they told our defensive guy, one of the officials, told our guys, they're taking a knee, don't rush. Just stand there. And so they complied with that, and they ran a little tricky play. My argument would be, if our guys are complying with it, if it's an official's error, which in my opinion it was, then it's a no play. And maybe I don't know the rules, but if you comply with what an official does, and it's an official error because he told them not to move, correct it. That's my opinion. Well, we did. We played a whole lot. We didn't play well at all in the first half, and he threw the ball very well, but we couldn't get no pressure. We let the quarterback get way too comfortable, didn't break on the ball well, and again, you give them some credit, but it was just, played really poorly defensively. In the second half, we played better. We tackled better. We got a little bit more pressure, got a little momentum, because it was not, obviously, I didn't think we played well really in any particular phase in the first half, but our defense was really struggling. And I said the second half they did I thought a really good job, and I was proud of the way they got better. Well, Khalil's a competitor. Khalil will be the first to tell you his best football is out in front of him. I've said this for the whole season. I mean, he's a second-year player. He's hasn't even started a whole season yet. He hasn't gone into the season as the established starter, and he is now. So he's, Khalil's best football, and knowing Khalil, he'll work his tail off in the off season, in the summer, and in an August camp next year to be the even better version of himself. And that's what's exciting about it, because it's important to him. And he made some plays tonight, and there's a lot of plays that we would like to have back, or a lot of plays we could do better. But he's got a great competitive spirit about him, and as does Tony and the rest of these guys. And that's what's going to be nice to see in the next few years. You can look at a bunch of plays in a game like this, and then not be able to sleep at night, because if you just made one of those, you win the game. But that's what happens in a tight game. You just relive, all the moments in all three phases that if you had made that play, if you'd have called a better call here or whatever, you'd have won. So it's frustrating, but it's a good group in there, good group of men, good group of seniors that are going out tonight. And if our guys aren't mad and disappointed not losing, then they got the wrong mindset. And I think I know them. They're all going to be disappointed for a little bit, but I don't want them to hang their heads too long, because they did some things this year that a lot of folks didn't think they would, and they even did some things in this game that people didn't think they would do. But coming back, but we'll get better.